I went to the thrift store and I grabbed all of these books for just $1. And I'm not talking about individually paying $1 for each one of these. Rather, collectively, as a bunch, paid only $1 because they have this really cool deal where it's like you can fill a bag with as much books as you want and just pay $1. And the thing is, I definitely could have filled the bag with a lot more books because I only walked away with what? 5? But I reminded myself that I only wanted to walk away with the books that I was willing to read. Of course, it would be more aesthetically pleasing to have a completely filled out bookshelf behind me, a mini library. But I think all 5 of these books are bangers and books that I actually want to read. And I'm so excited to share with you because I think I got really lucky. What do you think? So the first one is The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones. This book right here has been on my short-lived to be read list. And the fact that I found this at the thrift store, super stoked. I knew I had to pick it up. And it's basically a fiction horror novel. And I'm a new reader of books. So I don't know what I like and don't like. So I'm trying out every genre, every topic, every author until I figure out what my niche is. So this one, I'm gonna give it a go. Pretty stoked, have not read it yet. The next one is Norwegian Wood by Murakami. Based on my limited research, I think this one is gonna leave me feeling kind of like, what the F? As in, like, it's a good slice of life, but it involves heartbreak and realistic situations where it's kind of like you can imagine yourself being in his shoes. And I think there's even a movie about Norwegian Wood. But funny enough, although everyone agrees that Norwegian Wood by Murakami is a hit, a classic, a banger, a lot of people have beef with the way that Murakami writes about women. So I guess I'll find out for myself. And then the next 2 books are classics that I'm pretty sure that I read in my AP classes back in high school, but I did not pay attention. I'll be honest with you. I was too immature to understand and appreciate books back when I was a teenager. Right now, I'm a 30-something-year-old and I'm just like, whoa, books are amazing. Books are awesome. But the first one is A Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. And judging by this book, this one right here is definitely older than I am. What's crazy is this book was published in 1939. Crazy. But this is a classic, and I feel like I can knock this out within one sit and read session, probably like on a quiet Sunday afternoon. The next one is Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451. Another classic, which I kind of understand what the synopsis is about, like in the future, how everyone burns all the books away, so knowledge is very limited to the wealthy and the elite, and yeah, it's like a dystopian future kind of a story, and pretty excited to read this one as well. And the last one, I don't know what it is, but it just called out to me and I picked it up because it's called The Amazons by Adrienne Mayor. And it's about all of the different societies in our world history that featured female warriors. Everywhere from ancient Greece, Sparta, to ancient China, and even in modern day times, we have female warriors in combat roles. I remember when I was leaving the military back in 2016, they finally started to integrate females into the infantry. I never got to see it for myself, but I supported the decision because I truly think women can do anything that men can do, and I'm all about sharing the equal load. So this book right here, it's a historical novel, ancient history, mythology. Pretty excited to read this one. So that's my first book haul, and I'm also going to be sharing with you some subsequent book hauls that I did in the past like 1 to 2 months that I didn't record because I didn't know that I was going to make books my hobby and that books would become my personality. So I'm going to share with you the books that I have on my bookshelf over there. You might have seen some of them in my earlier uploads, so that's what you got coming your way. Anyways, stay safe, and I'll talk to you next time.